Welcome to the Louvre Abu Dhabi, a place where art, history, and culture from across the world come together under one extraordinary roof. Its most striking feature is the massive dome made of layered geometric patterns inspired by traditional Islamic design. Located in the capital of the United Arab Emirates, this museum is more than a gallery of objects. It is a bold cultural vision designed to tell the story of humanity through art across time, geography, and civilization. Before even entering the galleries, the building itself tells a story. Designed by renowned architect Jean Nouvel, as sunlight filters through thousands of star-shaped openings, it creates what is known as the rain of light. As you walk inside, the museum unfolds as a chronological journey through human history. The galleries are organized into major eras, beginning with the prehistoric times and continuing to the modern world. There are four main periods: the birth of civilization, the rise of religions and empires, the age of global exchange and enlightenment, and the modern and contemporary era. As you walk through these spaces, you'll notice something unique. Different cultures appear together within the same time period. This allows you to compare Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Middle East at the same moment in history. It's not just a timeline. It's a conversation across time. The journey begins with early human societies. Artifacts from prehistoric villages and early empires reveal how humans first began to create tools, symbols, and art. The museum opened in 2017 through a historic partnership between the United Arab Emirates and France. It stands as the first universal museum in the Arab world, connecting East and West through shared human experiences. Unlike traditional museums that separate cultures into isolated spaces, the Louvre Abu Dhabi takes a different approach. Here, artworks from different civilizations are displayed side by side, not divided, but connected. Ancient Egyptian artifacts may sit near Mesopotamian sculptures. Islamic manuscripts may share space with European paintings. The goal is simple, but powerful: to show that human creativity has always been interconnected. As you move through the galleries, you're not just walking through history. You're witnessing parallel stories of humanity unfolding across continents. This museum challenges the idea that cultures develop in isolation. Instead, it reveals a world shaped by trade, migration, dialogue, and shared ideas. As history progresses, the museum explores the rise of major religions, including Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, and others. Instead of separating them, the Louvre Abu Dhabi presents these traditions together. Sacred texts, artifacts, and artworks are displayed side by side, highlighting both their uniqueness and their shared themes: faith, morality, and the search for meaning. This section invites reflection, not division. It shows how different cultures across vast distances ask the same fundamental questions about existence. One of the most powerful themes in the museum is connection through movement. Trade routes like the Silk Road brought not only goods, but ideas, art styles, and technologies across continents. In these galleries, you'll find objects influenced by multiple cultures, blending Eastern and Western traditions. This is where the museum truly shines, revealing how civilizations influenced each other long before globalization became a modern concept. Art becomes evidence of interaction, proof that no culture exists in isolation. At its core, the Louvre Abu Dhabi is built on one idea: that art is a universal language. Across time and culture, humans have always created to express identity, tell stories, honor beliefs, and explore the unknown. The museum doesn't just display objects, it asks questions. What connects us as humans? How have we been influenced by each other? The first thing to understand is that the Louvre Abu Dhabi is not just one building. You see water surrounding and flowing between structures. These buildings are inspired by traditional Medina, with narrow pathways, open plazas, and a low-rise forms. This creates an illusion that the entire complex is floating on the sea. This isn't just a roof, it's the identity of the entire museum. The diameter is about 180 meters, weighs about 7,500 tons, and supported by only 4 hidden pillars. So when you look at it, it appears to hover in midair, almost like a UFO or a celestial object. The dome is made of 7,580 star-shaped geometric patterns, layered across 8 levels of metallic lattice. As the sun moves overhead, light filters through the openings. Beams scatter and overlap. Shadows shift constantly through the day. This creates the famous rain of light, a soft moving pattern of sunlight that feels almost spiritual. The dome isn't only artistic, it's also functional. It provides shade across the entire complex, reducing heat from the intense UAE sun.